from an advisor perspective, when we run a financial plan, we run what's called a Monte Carlo simulation. So basically, the plan will run 1,000 different simulations based on different market returns for different asset classes. And what we try to plan for is to avoid the worst case scenarios. We don't really plan for the best case. We make sure we're okay on the worst case side. So, we'll run those 1,000 simulations, and there may be, some percentage of them that you go to zero before, you're 95 or whatever our planning date is. So we have to, by nature, be, more conservative. If those, if the market turns out to run and, those huge numbers and you end up with,
Yeah.
tens of millions, right? That's a whole different, that's a different planning initiative because we're now talking about estate taxes and, your goals may change because maybe you want to do more charitable things, whatever that might be. And that's perfectly fine. We can always shift gears. To your point about, everything changing all the time, I try to make the analogy like your financial plan, it's like we're standing on the deck of a ship in a storm trying to throw a dart at a dartboard. There's so many different variables. Things are constantly changing. When we build your plan, 5 days later, if we rerun it again, it's going to look different because the asset values have changed.